fucking disc. Well, it's a good thing because it shuts the damn Xbox 360 up, so you don't have to listen to the vacuum cleaner running the entire time. But yeah, the PS3's install is by necessity because it has a slow disk read, and even with the install, it kind of lags a bit. Sometimes.
I've only seen it lag every now and again when I'm running through the door.
I've only seen minor differences in terms of actual lagging between the two versions.
Yeah. It's only noticeable if you play the 360 version first. But I started with the PS3 version. It runs good. It doesn't have any. Huh?
I've only found problems when you try and run through a door instead of walk through a door.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I don't know. I have run into more load times running through a door than I have walked through a door.
I didn't understand that, so I just figured, okay, I'll take the quarter of a second to stop running, so I can just go through the door instantly instead of wait for 2 seconds for the door to load.
You know what comes to be jarring as you play the game, and it's like as you start noticing it, you notice it more often. But the environment graphics, when they're still loading in as you walk through them, the textures look really shit, and then pop, they're good again.
I've always been in detective mode, so I didn't notice.
Well, I've even seen it happen on Scarecrow's face in Scarecrow Nightmare at one point. But the game will load in a shitty texture, and then it'll replace it with a good texture.
Well, I suppose that's better than waiting for a load time, because at least you can play.
Yeah. I like the way the open world works. Although here's one thing: the developers in their little making of videos, but for anyone who doesn't know, you pop I don't know about the 360 version, but if you pop the Blu-ray into the PS3, you pop the game disc in, you go to the videos tab, and you can watch some making of videos and trailers and shit. One of the things that they say is that they had no load times in their game, and that's bullshit. Because sometimes no load screens, and then you were always going through the world. That's bullshit because sometimes you do the screen does fade to black as you walk through certain doors, and you appear inside the building and stuff. So it's not a completely seamless open world.
Although that's a bit excusable, since you're trying to...
Also, is it only me, or do the insides of buildings have a tendency to feel bigger than the outsides? With the possible exception of the mansion.
That happens in every game where you can go outside.
Yeah, I guess. No. I can't think of anything else.
You have anything else to say, Johnny?
Not at the moment, nope.
Okay, so I guess that's pretty much our discussion / rambling on about Batman Arkham Asylum. Thanks for listening, guys, and if you have anything to say, please...
Should we each give our recommendation, buy it, rent it, or fuck it, like Screw Attack does?
I think we would all say buy it, but...
I would say if you're a Batman fan, or at least a fan of the animated series, buy it. If you're not a Batman fan, at least give it a rent, because it's actually, the way the story is set up, the way the atmosphere is, it's a very good starting point to get into Batman. But I wouldn't actually say buy it unless you're already a Batman fan and if you get a good Batman game, you're going to come back to it every now and then, regardless of replay value, like I am.
I would say buy it.
I would say buy it too, just because it's so damn fun.
And it's the rare good, just general action game.
Yeah. Definitely, in my opinion, the best superhero-based game of all time.
Not that that's hard, but...
Yeah,
well,
not much competition.
I would say that Ultimate Spider-Man does stand up to it pretty well, but I still think Batman Arkham Asylum is better.
Well, then I guess let's hope for a sequel in the eventual future. Thanks for listening, guys. If you have anything to say, please post a comment or leave a video. What's it called?
Video response. Yes, please let us know you're still watching our videos. Your silence is, we can't stand it anymore. We want to know that we're fuck it. Whatever.
We'll see you all later. Goodbye.
Good night.